Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole. I love fun, colourful makeup and I love project panning. And today we are here for another rolling project pan update. This is the August update. It's currently the 31st of August, so for a change I'm actually filming it at the right time. I am excited to show you this month's progress. I've made some really great progress this month. I've got some really high numbers which I'm really pleased with, so without further ado we're gonna go straight into it and I'm gonna get it over and done with because I am so excited. Cole versus ColourPop is finally over. I win, Ghostin. I bloody win. I used this one a further 6 times this month for a total of 56 uses in this project to hit this pan. Yeah, absolutely insane. On my eyeshadow tracking project, the fact that this is lasting, this is 56 uses, has just like shot up the average of how many times I use the shadow before I hit pan. But it's done, she's done. We're not doing another ColourPop shadow for a while, unless one gets rolled into my pan in every palette, which I'm not gonna lie, I live in constant fear of. Okay, next up we have our ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Little Things. I've used this one 34 times this month for a total of 97 uses in the project. We are getting there with this one. We are almost at the finish line. I reckon a couple more months of good usage. I think this one is going to be done by the end of the project. Okay, next up, Kosas Airbrow. 16 more times this month, a total of 163 uses in this project. I can literally see the bottom of the tube. I can see daylight through the tube without the brushing. I don't know whether you can see, but there's lots and lots of windowing the entire way around where the brush sits. Is there anything up top? Can I get anything up top? There's literally such minimal product left in here. I think this one's going to be done next month because I'm literally scraping the barrel for this one. Okay, next up, made by Mitchell Blush Balm in Pink Lynx. I've used this 4 more times this month for a total of 33 uses. She's looking pretty good. I think we were almost double this size when we first started. So there's the first mark that we made. And yeah, literally in 33 uses, I've used like half of what I had. So technically speaking, another 33 uses and this one should be done. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, another exciting one. Just throwing it on the floor. NARS Orgasm Mini. We've used this a total of 67 times in the project. 14 uses this month. And we have hit pan. It's not the most satisfying pan in the world. I wish it was in the middle. But that is pan. I think I've kept using this because I wanted to see how much I could expand this before this update. So I think I've probably used it about 8 times ish since I hit pan. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. This one is rolling out today. Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer in shade 2. We've used this 18 more times. I do fear this will never end. 113 uses. Yeah, It must be near to the end, but I honestly don't know. If this kept going for another 4 years, it really wouldn't surprise me. Okay, Tower 28 Cashew. We've used this one 12 times this month for a total of 95 uses. We've got about that much product left in here. Well, I would say we're between the 2 and the 8. I think I can get this done by next month. I'm going to take it on holiday with me, and I think I can get it done. Like a good 30 uses, I think we'll be done. These Tower 28 glosses are pretty easy to finish. I mean, I've had this in since March, so less than 6 months. It was completely full. It's now almost empty, and I haven't been that consistent with using it. I reckon if you consistently use one of these for maybe 3 months, like reapplying it throughout the day, I think you could get it done very easily. Right, Fenty Glazed. We've used this one another 14 times this month, total of 40 uses. We are again approaching the end of this one. This one will without doubt be done by the end of the year. I'm really sad to see it go, but I'm also excited that I'm using it, if that makes sense. Right, Huda Beauty foundation stick. We've used this one another 8 times this month, total of 41 uses. 31 uses, sorry. This is what she's looking like. Yeah. I can't decide whether I even like this foundation stick at this point. I don't know whether it's maybe because my skin's getting drier. Like, we rolled this in May when it was warm, so is it because my skin's getting drier because the temperature's kind of dropped? I don't know, but I don't even know whether I like it. I'm just using it at this point. I'm excited to be able to roll a liquid foundation into this project, I must admit. Okay, I've just realised we missed the KVD balm. I didn't use this month, so we are still on a total of 22 uses. I'm not going to be able to use this for at least another maybe 3 months, because I've got quite a dark tan as it is, and then we're going to Turkey this month, so I think that's probably going to have to be kind of put to side till at least maybe the end of October, early November, and then hopefully we can get it done before the end of the year. Right, Rimmel Lasting Finish Powder, 14 more uses this month, total of 41 uses in the project. I think we can hit pan on this month in September. You can see the lines of the pan, so I reckon I can hit pan on this one in September. I don't think this is going to be done by the end of the year, but I think we're making good progress on it, so I don't mind. And we have already finished one powder this year, so I don't mind too much. Okay, Makeup by Mario Brow Blade. Use this 15 times, total of 49 uses. This is how much we've got left. I don't know what's going on with this. It seems to be the world's most long-lasting brow pencil. I've never ever used a brow pencil for this long. Like, it had good use on it before I rolled it in. So I don't know what's going on there, but we'll keep going. Okay, Danessa Myricks Lip Liner in Crush, which we had lost and now we have found. I've used this 5 times this month, total of 14 uses. This is what it's looking like. It has broken, which is not ideal. But yeah, I think, again, I'm pretty sure that one's going to be an easy finish in the end. It's just like a really nice basic brownie lip liner. The Maybelline highlighter in number 50. I used this one 9 times, so a total of 29 uses on this one. I've got a really good dent in this. I'm feeling more positive about this one than I was about the Urban Decay at this point. What have I had it in now? 4 months. I'm feeling a lot more positive about it than I was about the Urban Decay. So yeah, we'll see on that one, but we've got a good dent. We've got a good dent. Okay, then we've got the Laura Mercier setting spray. I've used this one 12 times this month, total of 40 uses in total. This is almost done. This is going to be done next month. I'm saying it now because I'm sure I said it was going to be done this month. Oh, my foot's gone dead because I'm sat on it. I'm sure I said it was going to be done this month, but you know, if at first you don't succeed, try again and all that. Okay, Jordana t-shirt, Fuji Fling. We've used this 15 times this month, total of 24 uses in the project. The powder's looking a little loved. The bronzer, the cream doesn't look like I've touched it, but the powder is, yeah, we're making good progress. There's definitely a very, very small reduction in product. And to be fair, you can tell I've been using this one. It just doesn't seem to be going down very quickly. Okay, now on to the 4 things we rolled in last month. Made by Mitchell, All Lip No Trip Lip Liner in Love with Life. We've used this one 6 times. This is very pink. I don't think I thought this through when I rolled this in, because it's almost like a coral pink, and I rolled it in at the end of July, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you think about it, but yeah, we'll just keep going with this one. It'll be nice for spring next year. Yeah, we'll just keep going. I like the shade. It's just very kind of bright and quite corally, so I can't even pair it with Little Things. Then we've got the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. I've used this one 15 times this month, and the windowing on this is insane. I feel like this is not going to take that long. This was pretty full. As you can see, that's the Sharpie line I started off with. So yeah, I probably needed to leave it for a day or 2 to settle, but I didn't do that. But we've used it 15 times either way. L'Oreal Lavender Rose Lip Crayon. We've used Lavender Honey, sorry, Lip Crayon. We've used this 6 times. That is what that is looking like. I love this shade. I've been really enjoying it. I'm currently wearing this Danessa Myricks Crush and then Tower 28 Cashew over the top. I love it. I think it looks beautiful. And then finally, the Lethal Shadow. We've used this one 4 times. Which, to be fair, for a bright lavender duochrome sparkly liquid shadow, I don't think that 4 times is too bad. I really like this. I think it's really pretty. So yes, that is that. Now let's talk roll-ins. We've got a shadow to replace, we've got a blush to replace, and I have got a little extra product. We'll start with that. It's the P. Louise Tear Proof keychain bloody mascara. I just thought we'd roll this in so I can get it out of my collection again. We're going on holiday. I'm going to take that with us because it's tiny and doesn't take up any space. Then I'm going to roll in a single eyeshadow. This is from the brand who most recently I have stopped buying from and shall not be named. This is a single eyeshadow in Plum Passion. It's a lovely shade. I'd like to hit pan on it. I feel like it'd be good like going into autumn as well. So there's that one. I'd like to hit pan on that. I'm going to try and work on my single eyeshadows in this project so I can work on my palettes and stuff in my other projects. And then finally for blush, this is the oldest blush in my collection. I don't even want to think about how old this blush is. It's MAC Fleur Power. This shade is stunning. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about panning a MAC blush, so I don't know how long they take. We could be here for the next 14 years, but we'll see. So that is our roll-ins for today. I'm excited to see how this goes. I'm excited to start on a new blush. I went for Fleur Power because it's quite Although it's quite pink, it's quite light, so I can kind of put a couple of good layers on it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know how you're getting on with your project pan. How do you feel about the ColourPop shadow taking us 56 uses? Let me know. Let me know how you find ColourPop shadows to pan if you've ever panned them. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you every time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye.